Oh, man, Emmanuel, Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Yes, sir. Happy Monday, Rickey Smiley. Good morning.
Hey, happy Monday to you, man. I know you got a good word this morning. That's my jam there.
Oh, yes, it is. It's good to know Emmanuel, of course, means God with us. And the beauty of it is, as you make your way through this day, as you begin a brand new week, please know you're not in this thing by yourself. God is with us. God is with you. You can move through your day, and whenever something happens that hits you and hurts you, that's when you don't turn from God, but you turn to God, knowing that God is Emmanuel and God is with you. I guess I'll give it to you like this. God, Emmanuel, means that even when you're under attack, God has your back. You see, all of us get attacked. We get attacked by haters and those who are jealous and envious. We get attacked by racists. We get attacked oftentimes. But here's the good news. When you're under attack, Emmanuel means God has your back, meaning that God won't let you go through what you're going through by yourself. For someone to get to you, they've got to go through God, because God is Emmanuel, and God says, when you're under attack, I'll have your back. God, as Emmanuel, also lets us know that when you find yourself in the midst of mess, God can convert your mess into a miracle. God is good like that, because life will throw mess at you. And when life throws mess at you, remember the words of the proverb that simply puts it like this: they threw dirt on you and you ended up blossoming. Why? Because God is with you. And when God is with you, even the drama and the mess that you find yourself in can't have the last word on you.
Yes, sir.
Because God can take the mess and bring a miracle out of it. But then finally, I love it. Emmanuel simply says that when I'm stressed and struggling and I'm suffering because of sorrow, Emmanuel means that God will give me the strength to make it through. God will give me the strength to keep on keeping on. You see, God doesn't stop you from going through stuff, but God will give you the strength to get through that stuff. God will give you just what you need every single moment of every single day to step by step get from where you are to where you need to go, in spite of sorrow, in spite of stress, in spite of struggles and suffering. God will give you the strength to see you through. God will give you the strength so you can make it through. Why? Because God is Emmanuel, and Emmanuel means God with us. That's my word for you today. God is with you. God is with you, and God will bless you through all that you're going through. I celebrate God because God is Emmanuel, God with us.
Man, that was awesome this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Thank you, Rick Smiley. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick D. Haynes, and my YouTube channel is Frederick Haynes.
There it is. Hey, Pastor Haynes, love you, man. What a great way to start it off, man.
Yes, sir. Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, love you, man.
Love you, Rick. Love you, Rick.
All right, Rick Smiley Morning Show, 11 minutes after the hour. Y'all, the front page news is being brought to you by...
Already, man. Living legend Manny Pacquiao and current welterweight world champion Yordenis Ugas will meet in a blockbuster title fight Saturday, August 21st, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific, live on pay-per-view. Buy now on the Fox Sports app. Eva, what's happening?
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Eva Marcel, on this beautiful Monday morning here with a quick look at your front page news. So after quickly taking over most of the country in just over a week, the Taliban took over the capital of Kabul in Afghanistan yesterday. The government collapsed and the president left the country. The Taliban takeover came just 2 weeks before the U.S. planned for all American troops to be out of the country. Both U.S. and NATO have spent 20 years and billions of dollars to build up and train Afghan forces, but those forces showed little resistance to the Taliban. Now, in other big news over the weekend, there was a massive earthquake in Haiti. Nearly 1,300 people died in a 7.2 magnitude earthquake, and thousands were injured. Unfortunately, another tropical storm will hit the country tonight. Please pray for Haiti. Meanwhile, a tropical storm that we talked about last week, Fred, is expected to hit the Florida Panhandle today. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. For more, you can log on to the Rickey Smiley Morningshow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Hurricane Fred, Rick, dog.
Yeah, Fred. The whole coast going to be smelling like jupe.
There it is, man. And we got reports that L.A. Clippers are trading Patrick Beverley, Rajon Rondo, and Daniel Oturu to the Memphis Grizz for your boy, Rick, Eric Bledsoe. Looks like Eric Bledsoe is coming to the Clippers, big dog. In the meantime, Miami Heat great Udonis Haslem signs a one-year deal. Guess with who?
Who?
The Miami Heat. He's returning for his 19th season at the age of 41. Fifth player to spend an entire career of at least 19 years with the same franchise. Dirk Nowitzki did it for 21 years. Kobe did it with the Lakers for 20 years. Tim Duncan did it with the Spurs for 21 years. And John Stockton did it with Utah Jazz for 19 years. Now, as I mentioned, man, the big welterweight fight is this Saturday in Vegas. Manny Pacquiao is going toe-to-toe with your Dennis Ugas. It's a Fox Sports pay-per-view event, and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show has got you hooked up. So we're looking for lucky caller number 10 right now for the free passcode to watch the Pacquiao-Ugas fight. Yes, call us right now at 866-9-RICKEY, 866-9-RICKEY, and we're going to hook you up with this free passcode to watch the fight, all right? Gary, what's up there, pimpin'?
All right, y'all. Jada Pinkett Smith spoke out yesterday. She made an official announcement. She said, quote, I am starting to build my sleeve right now. Now, they're saying that Miss Pinkett Smith, 49, proudly showed off a new tattoo, and she revealed plans, y'all, to get her entire arm covered by the age of 60. Now, she said, honey, on yesterday that she revealed a new tattoo, and she said she promised her Instagram followers that there's going to be many, many more to come. She said, quote, I always said that I would get a sleeve at 60, but tomorrow, y'all, is not promised. She said, so I'm starting to build my sleeve right now, which is a beautiful thing, y'all, honey. Her sleeve is looking real cute. She said, quote, she said, repping the divine feminine journey within and without. Hashtag Matasita, hashtag Alad, hashtag Oshan, and hashtag Kuan Yin. So, Miss Pig, do y'all have y'all sleeves? Anybody, do y'all have a sleeve? Ricky, you have a sleeve? Eva, y'all have a sleeve?
No.
Nope.
Y'all don't have a sleeve?
No, I have 23 tattoos, but no sleeve.
Damn, E.
Yeah, no sleeve. Brad, you got a sleeve?
I don't got a sleeve. I got about 5 tattoos, though, but not a sleeve.
Yeah, well, honey, y'all ain't
that
doing
sleeve
it right.
hurt. I tell you that. I got Michael Jackson on my leg. I couldn't walk for a whole day. It was sore and swole. I don't know about
You couldn't even
sleeve.
moonwalk?
Man, listen, I could moonwalk.
Well, congratulations to Jada Pinkett Smith, baby. She letting y'all have it, honey. She gonna get her a whole sleeve, and she gonna have it by 60. So congratulations, Jada Pinkett. Yes. All right, the color of the day, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color of the day, y'all, is willow. On the high end, you say willow, and on the low end, you say beautiful olive green. That's your color for the day. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
24 minutes after the top of the hour, man, all week long, we're going to be hooking you up with a chance to watch that Pacquiao versus Ugas title fight absolutely free this Saturday, August the 21st. Got to say congratulations to today's winner, Gary Bauer out of Longview, Texas. L View in the house. Another chance to win happens tomorrow right here on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We got the Brat in the Hot Spot coming up next.
The Hot Spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the Hot Spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show 29 before the top of the hour. Y'all, the segment is being brought to you by Indeed. That's right, y'all. With Indeed Instant Match, just sponsor a post and immediately receive a short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit. What up, Brat?
What What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. In a recent interview with The Guardian, Alexandra Burke, who was known for winning the 5th season of The X Factor, she made some shocking claims about colorism and what she had to deal with after leaving the show. She said it only really hit her when they told her she had to bleach her skin after a certain person from the creative side of X Factor was working with her. She claimed that she was called aggressive for laying down her baby hairs for a performance. She said it was a beautiful show in honor of Sir Bruce Forsyth, and she had a bun, she had a couple of baby hairs. She said it was classy. She had a black dress on, and then half an hour before she had to hit the stage, the hairstylist came up to her and said, "I've been told you look quite aggressive with this hairstyle. We need to change it." And
what is that? What does that mean?
Exactly. I'm like, a bun and baby hair is aggressive? But she said, what? And he said, well, your record label just told me that you look too aggressive, so we have to change it. And she said, well, what part of me looks aggressive? And he said it was the baby hairs that was stuck to her head. Now, since when are baby hairs aggressive?
I swear that just ticked me off right there. That's so humiliating.
Yeah.
Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Somebody rocking the style, baby. Who in the hell said chick that's aggressive? They don't have no edges.
Tell them, Ricky. And they definitely don't have a bun, you know? Oh, my goodness. Updo is not aggressive.
A bun is usher board. They help you get seated, show you where to sit, give you your towel after you get baptized. That's what a bun does.
Exactly. Wow, that is crazy that these shows want you to change who you are after they select you to win and make you feel like you're so great, and then they try to change it. Baby hair, come on,
and there's always
man.
somebody sitting in the back, and Brett, y'all already know.
Yeah, we know how it go. We hope everything changes, though. We hope things are gonna get to a better place, because that is crazy. All right, y'all. In other news, social media personality Justin LeBoy has revealed that Watch the Throne 2 will be out before 2022. He tweeted, "Watch the Throne 2 coming at the end of the year. Kanye and Hov about to make history again." He said, "Yep, Hov and Ye back in the building. They both rich enough to quit rapping, but the passion they share of making the fans happy got them back working again." So can't wait to hear that, because that's probably gonna be dope. Jay-Z probably gonna pull out some of the old Kanye that we all really miss. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And hopefully we get that album that we want to hear. And last but not least, there's been some creative differences behind the scenes of the upcoming reboot of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Now, it was revealed that the reboot has hit a bump in the road. Will Smith announced it almost a year ago and secured 2 seasons through Peacock. However, since the announcement, the series has had 2 showrunners exit due to creative differences. Now, in the aftermath, writers TJ Brandy and Rashid Newson have stepped in to be the showrunners for the series, because according to the publication, Chris Collins' departure was largely a result of him and Peacock having starkly different visions for the show. Peacock allegedly sought out to have Bel-Air be a standard network-style show, while Chris Collins envisioned an edgier series, leading to some behind-the-scenes drama, and that was his subsequent departure, because that wasn't going to work for them. But anyway, the series is slated to premiere on Peacock in 2022, so let's just see. But they have not begun another casting process just yet. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot right there. But coming up next, we got Rock T's Joke of the Day. And in the meantime, in between time, why don't y'all hit us up for them wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. Time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time for Rock T's Joke of the Day. All right, it's Monday. Let's do it.
Uh-oh.
Did you hear about the guy who invented the knock-knock joke? He won the Nobel Prize.
I get it. The Nobel.
The Nobel Prize.
Yeah, he not, but he don't ring the doorbell, so he won the Nobel Prize.
That was good, Rock. That was
That was great.
So he always knock. That's the message. But he don't ring that bell.
Oh, sir.
So he won the Nobel Prize.
Yes, sir.
I thought it was a Nobel Prize, but I didn't know that there was a Nobel, B-E-L-L Prize.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, Brett.
Good way to
Come on, Brickety Tack.
Good way to start that Monday off.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
We're going to celebrate by going into a song.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Lil Wayne, his people, I'm sure they listen to the morning show, y'all, because Lil Wayne is speaking out, y'all, which I kind of heard a little bit about this story once before. But Lil Wayne said, y'all, that he tried to kill himself when he was 12 years old. He said, quote, I picked up the phone. He said, I called the police. He said this on the uncomfortable conversation segment. He said, yes, I knew where she put her gun, and it was in her bedroom. He said, and so I went in her bedroom, grabbed the gun. He said, I already made the phone call and looked in the mirror. He said he pointed, y'all, the gun at his head. He got scared, and he said he pointed it at his heart and pulled the trigger, y'all. This is touching. He said, then I said, forget it. He said, Biggie was on. He said, I'm looking in the mirror so you could look through the mirror, and the television was behind me. So I was watching the video through the mirror. He said, One More Chance was on, and Biggie was already gone or something, he said. So I was looking. I was like, you know what? Start thinking I had to get myself mad and notice that I didn't have to. He said, that's what scared me. He said, how I knew I had a mental health problem was when I pulled the trigger. And he said a cop by the name of Uncle Bob, y'all, saved his life. Isn't that touching? That he didn't kill himself though, but you know, he knew he had mental health problems at the time. So, you know, this is a good thing that, you know, this didn't happen, because had that happened, you know, we wouldn't have Lil Wayne today. So, and everybody loves and reveres Lil Wayne. So, congratulations to him, and, you know, that he didn't kill himself. So, all right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, baby, Miss Andre Leon Talley, honey, is speaking out, baby. This girl blasting the Obamas, honey. She called them Barack Antoinette. Now, we all know that President Barack Obama, y'all, is being blessed. You remember, you know, I tried to, because you remember Marie Antoinette, Eva, what that mean? Eva?
I don't know.
I have no clue. Tell me the rest of the story. Let me see if I can find some context.
So Barack Obama, y'all, President Barack Obama, I still call him president, is being blasted, y'all, honey, by a scathing, honey, political op-ed piece, honey, in the New York Times that was written by Miss Maureen Dowd, y'all. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the columnist Dowd, honey, is criticizing President Barack and the beautiful First Lady, Miss Michelle, y'all, for throwing a 60th birthday party at his mansion, honey, in the middle of COVID. Now, they're saying that Maureen, honey, got some backup for her criticism, and there was none other than cultural icon Andre Leon Talley. Now, this is what Andre Leon Talley said. He said, quote, I think the nouveau riches Obamas are seriously tone deaf. You know, he said, on the authority of opulence. Now, he said, we all love Beyonce, but people have so many things to worry about with COVID, voting rights, climate warming. He said people are afraid of being evicted from their homes, and the Obamas are in Marie Antoinette tacky, let them eat cake mode. He said they need to remember their humble roots, y'all. And he called them nouveau riches, y'all. Now, they're saying that the social issues is pointed out, honey, are in fact serious, and some of these matters, honey, he knows about personally, y'all, because this is so sad about it. This is probably why he said it, because y'all know Leon Talley, honey, is right now in bankruptcy court, y'all, and facing eviction from his apartment for non-payment of rent, y'all. So let's, you know, keep.
So what that got to do with
What
Obama?
that got to
That
do
ain't his problem.
Yeah, he's not the president of the United
Man can't enjoy his
States.
60th birthday.
You know,
Right.
he turned 60 years old.
Yeah, he
Let
can't
him
have
enjoy-
a party and celebrate.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
And
Yeah,
everybody
bump them
was
folks, man.
safe. You know, people had to wear their masks. They went through all the precautions that they needed to.
Yeah, but Leon Talley is a diva, honey, and you don't do that.
Okay, everybody else having parties. I'm talking about he and President Obama ain't the only
He
somebody
made
had
it
a party.
to 60 years old. Exactly.
All these birthday parties on Facebook.
I like Andre Leon Talley. If y'all don't know him, y'all need to know him. He's very interested, honey, and this
I
girl's
love Andre too, but that comment was unnecessary. I mean, the black people and the black race have been going through it since slavery. So if we stopped every celebration because of the strife that we deal with, we would never celebrate.
Okay.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Well, let's just pray for Leon. Yeah, he's getting evicted out of his apartment, honey, and he didn't file bankruptcy. And you know, honey, Miss what's her name, fired him from Vogue. What's her name?
Anna Wintour.
Miss Anna Wintour, baby.
Oh,
So he probably just a little hurt right now. So let's just keep him in prayer, y'all. And while we praying, y'all, honey, oh my God, y'all familiar with Normani? Normani, the singer Normani?
Yes.
Well, she spoke to our Houston radio station, 979 The Beat, and she confirmed, y'all, which they're saying a lot of women are doing this now. The box, exactly. She confirmed, y'all, that she has a new boyfriend, y'all, and her new boyfriend is one of her 22-year-old backup dancers. Isn't this great? His name is Ramir Colin, honey, and he's Afro-Latino, y'all, and she's dated him, and they're saying he's on her payroll. She's paying him and stuff. And, you know, it's a lot of women, a lot of singers, y'all, date their backup dancers, honey. I mean, Jennifer Lopez did it, too. So is that the new trend, Brad, that y'all date y'all backup dancers and so you can keep them closer, you think, maybe?
I don't think that's why. You can't help who you fall in love with or who you're attracted to, so I hope it works out for her.
Well, that's good, then. Well, congratulations to her. And so,
you can tell they be wanting to date them because they be back there dancing extra hard. I'm like a split did not go at the end of that dance. You didn't have to do what are you doing to? He's trying to win. He's trying to win over the lead singer.
Yes, honey. So congratulations, honey. And she's a good, pretty, beautiful young lady, honey. So, and you know, hey, like you said, keep them close, honey. So you write the check and you know where that money going. Make sure you ain't got no extra money to give no other woman, honey, outside the relationship. So congratulations to Normani, honey, and her new man. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, yeah, is willow. On the high end, you say willow, and on the low end, you say beautiful olive green. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the T. Morning show, 23 minutes after the hour. Time for the wake up call, 866-9 Ricky.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Rick from Goldsboro, wake up, y'all, wake up this morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up, Kyron. Right, today is your birthday, 9 years old. I love you, baby.
This is for Derek Hodge. It's morning time. It's time for you to go to work with the state. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I want to wake up everybody in Birmingham, Republic Service. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Love y'all, Ricky, Brett, Rock T, everybody.
Hey, this is Gwen calling from St. Louis to wake up my grandkids, Riley, Khalil, Cody. Wake up, wake up. This call goes out to my daughter, Jayla, starting her first day at college at Grambling State University. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
City tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know. Come on, Huntsville, wake up. Chattanooga, wake up. And Shreveport, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Where you at, Jackson? Wake up. Savannah, wake up. And Charleston, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, appreciate it, Brent.
You welcome, Ricky.
Ladies and gentlemen, our favorite grandmama is back in the building, Miss Bernice Jenkins.
I love to praise him. Yes, I do. I love to praise his name. I love to praise him. Yes, I do. I love to praise him. Yes, I do. I love to praise his name. I'm telling you, I love to praise his. Oh, let's go, Brett. Well, he's my rock.
Hey, he's my rock.
My rock, my rock. Well, he's a wheel.
He's my wheel.
In the middle.
In the middle of the wheel.
Oh, I know he'll never.
He will never let me down.
He's just a jewel. Oh, hallelujah. I love to praise his name. Jamie. Me and Brett coming out with a gospel album.
Yes.
Here's our church announcement this morning. Govern yourself
Accordingly.
The senior citizen 80 and up flag football team starts back playing in 2 weeks. And the tryouts will be this week because the whole team from last year died. We need new coaches because they died too. So, y'all know anybody want to sign up to play. We need a whole new team and coaches. They all passed away.
Oh, Lord.
And special prayer session immediately following service for all women age 40 and up that's missing them backside teeth and don't have dental insurance.
Definitely pray for that.
You know they start coming out after 30. That one right after that K9. That's when they start popping off.
Oh, Lord.
So y'all please meet at the altar following the benediction. Funeral service for 28-year-old brother Casper, better known as K-Bay Collins. Did you know him, Janie? K-Bay?
Yeah.
His funeral will be Saturday night, and the doors open at 11 p.m. All right. It's a nighttime funeral because his mama Gloria said he was hanging in the club 5 nights a week, where he got shot last Tuesday in a fight with security. And his mama gonna bury him in the same polo outfit he was wearing because he had just bought it that day. And DJ Jai Lion Sounds will be on the ones and twos along with a live performance by Lil Scrappy and Mama D. It's gonna be a VIP section in the choir stand, in the cash bar, in the vestibule, and they will be shooting an episode of Brat Loves Judy. Free hookahs will be provided for all the family members along with a custom Dodge Charger hearse. This homegoing extravaganza is being provided by some of the $400,000 Casper scam from the government last year on a PPP loan. So y'all make sure y'all come to that funeral service, baby. I'm gonna sleep all day because you know I go to bed at 8:30. I can't stay up, so I'm gonna have to sleep all day, Jane. I'll see you at the funeral. All right, that concludes our church announcement, Jane. I'll call you. All right.
Bro, you coming to work today?
Shotty, let me tell you something, Shotty. It was
downstairs.
It was on my spirit. I really wanted to be at work today, Shotty. I really wanted to be at work today, but I'm so upset right now. I'm so disappointed. But at the same time, Shotty, when your great grandma needs you to do something, Shotty, you got to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we need you to come to work though, bro.
Shotty, I know, and I tried to tell her that. I said, Grandma, I got to go to work today because I ain't been in a minute. I got to go to work. And she was like, but she was so upset, she started crying, Shotty, and I couldn't take it because her
what she was
phone
crying
messed
about?
up, Shotty. Well, because her phone messed up. You know, she got a house phone on the wall in the kitchen. She sit there and call her friend every day, Shotty, and the number 4 and the number 8 button ain't working on there. So when you mash it, the 4 and the 8 it don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like when you mash, you can't hear nothing. You hear something. When you mash the button, it don't do nothing. You see what I'm saying?
But let me say that again.
The 4 and the 8 button don't work. When you mash it, it don't even do nothing. Like I can mash it, you can't hear nothing.
So how you call us?
I'm just mashing the button, but it ain't doing nothing. Cause like when you can't hear, you can't like it don't do nothing. She can't call her friend, and she upset. So I'm waiting for the folks from Sears to bring her another phone. Cause when you match the number 8 button, listen, it don't.
He said from Sears.
See, it ain't doing nothing. You can't hear nothing, can't you?
Are you talking to us on this same phone?
Huh?
You talking to us on this same phone?
Say what?
Are you talking to us on this same phone?
I'm trying to match the button right now.
So how'd you call us if them buttons?
Yeah, how
don't
you
work?
call us? To call in. How did you call? Hold on, stop matching it. How did you call us to call in sick?
I didn't match nothing. I'm finna match it. Hey, you hear something?
Yeah. Are you coming? Hey, are you coming to work?
Say what?
Are you coming to work?
Say what?
I said, are you coming to work?
Say what?
Are
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rick Smiley Morning Show, 6 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the color of the day, brought to you by
living legend Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao and current welterweight world champion Yordenis Ugas will meet in the blockbuster title fight Saturday, August 21st at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific, live on pay-per-view. Buy now on the Fox Sports app. Gary, what's up, pimpin'?
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. You know, we've been talking about lately, honey, all the celebrities been speaking out regarding, taking baths. And some, Ashton Kutcher and his beautiful wife, Mila Kunis, was saying that, they don't take baths all the time and what have you. And people were waiting if there was going to be an African in America to speak out on, and there is one. His name is Terry Crews, y'all. Terry Crews is speaking out regarding bathing. And he said, first of all, y'all, he said he loved, to bathe. He said, but people don't need to shower if they haven't been sweating. He said, quote, if you ain't been sweating, you don't need to shower. He said, but I spend all day sweating, running, and working out, and it ain't nice. He said, I am Mr. Old Spice. He said, so I got to get clean, y'all. So congratulations to him, y'all. He's speaking out about it. And, because people were definitely wondering when somebody of the African-American descent was going to, speak out about this situation. And there you have it. He's saying that, he bathes, y'all. So congratulations to Terry Crews and congratulations on his bathing and what have you. All right, moving on, y'all. Another celebrity news, y'all. Let's continue to pray, y'all, for Nicki Minaj, y'all. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking story, but we kind of talked about it last week about Nicki Minaj and her husband. Now they're saying that Nicki Minaj's husband is being sued, y'all, by the rape accuser. Now they're saying her husband, Mr. Kenneth Zupeti, is being sued, y'all, by his rape accuser, y'all. Now they're saying Nicki is also being sued. Now Jennifer Ho filed a lawsuit recently, y'all, accusing the couple of trying to force her, y'all, to recant the allegation. She said the couple began contacting her and members of her family after he was arrested last year when authorities said that he failed to register as a sex offender in California over the rape case. Now they're saying that the rapper allegedly told her that she could have her publicist, y'all, just draft up a statement recanting the rape, but this woman refused her. Now she said within days of that conversation, the plaintiff and her family, y'all, suffered an onslaught of harassing calls and unsolicited visits, and they're saying that then she was only offered a measly $500,000 to recant her statement, and she said she was not. She refused, y'all, and she alleged, y'all, that the rapper also offered to send her happy birthday videos of Ho's teenage daughter as a bonus, y'all. But she said, no way, no Jose. So, y'all, let's pray that Nicki's husband don't go to jail, but they're saying that he may be going to jail, and it's just not a good look for him right now. And I guess $500,000 is not that much money anymore to people, because back in the day, honey, you offer somebody $500,000, they would have taken that money quickly and stuff. But this woman said she's not taking the money, and that, they want to go to court, I guess, and see what turns up in court, y'all. So let's keep all parties lifted up in our prayer, y'all, because, honey, Nicki Minaj definitely, honey, she just married that man and just had a baby with him, and so she's gonna need that baby daddy to be there with her to raise that child. But if he gonna be in jail, honey, it's gonna be like another single parent out there, honey, raising a child all alone. So let's keep her, lifted in our prayer, because it's not a good look right now. All right, y'all, and
why you sound so sad, man?
Because this is sad, y'all. We love Nicki Minaj. The world loves Nicki Minaj, and now she gonna, if her husband go to jail, she gonna have to be there by herself with that baby. She gonna have to get back on the road, because she ain't been on the road for a while, if I'm not mistaken.
I think she's gonna be fine though.
She gonna be okay, Gary.
You think?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Well, we just gonna see then, honey.
Kind of good on that department.
And in my quick for free story, y'all, let's continue to pray, y'all, for Jennifer Lopez, honey. She unfollowed, y'all, Alex Rodriguez, honey. They say she unfollowed him on Instagram. So I guess that's a sad look, too, honey. How do grown people act like that, unfollowing one another? Who cares? Who cares?
Yeah. I mean, that you just don't want to, if y'all in a relationship, y'all not together no more, you don't want to see their post.
But Ricky, just let it go
being
by.
able to just walk right next door and look in their window and see her sitting up on the couch with a new dude.
Okay.
I could care less. Just let it go by. Just, honey, let that flip by, honey. You got to be unfollowing and stuff.
Now, you going to stop me. You going to look and you going to feel some type of way.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know somebody Ricky, like you, and then you're going to start leaving little slick comments. so to keep, from doing that, you just unfollow them. Then you don't have to see what they posting. Really? Or you can put them on silent or mute or something.
Restrict.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, jeez. I think that's the most childish thing. Grandma
It's not
following
childish.
him.
Yeah, do it at family reunions. You can do it at family reunions. You can do it at funerals. Just go to the funeral home, sign the book. Don't go to the funeral the next day. Go to the cemetery, sit in a little car with tenant ones. When they leave, then you go and say your goodbye after everybody then drove off. And don't go to the repast. Go to Burger King. That's what I do. Because I got a lot of family members that I just totally resent. And I'm dead to them, and they dead to me, and I hope to never see them again in this lifetime. So I keep my distance.
All right, there you have it, honey. Okay.
Yeah, why you feel like you got to go sit up in the church? You already grief-stricken, and your uncle laying there in the casket, and you sitting up there with aunts and cousins that you just totally resent. That's a double whammy. So make yourself comfortable. Get there early, view the body, go sit in the back, pull your mask up and your hat down, chill out, leave after the man preach, and then go meet up at the cemetery when everybody leave and just do it. You can do stuff from a distance. You don't have to be around folks. Feed people with a long handle spoon. Always don't ever put yourself, in a position where you uncomfortable because you just feel like you obligated to be somewhere. You just don't have to.
Well, that's cute. Yeah. All right, the color today is willow. On the high end, you say willow, and on the low end, you say beautiful olive green. That's your color for today.
Oh, y'all give it up for Gary with the
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the front page news. It's what's trending now.
We got the one and only Dr. MJ Collier on with us this morning. Dr. Collier, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. Happy Monday to you. Shout out and hello from my daughter Carla. She told me to tell you good morning. She's on her way to work at the largest airline in Atlanta. You know that. Okay. So now, in reference to the coronavirus, Ricky, the nation's daily death average has now climbed to nearly 500 people per day dying from this Delta variant, a 183% increase over the past month. 7 weeks ago, the daily deaths were at their lowest point since March of 2020. So look at where we've come in the last 2 months. Starting around 4th of July, the daily case average has increased to about 114,000, an increase of 884% since mid-June. Several states, including Florida, Hawaii, Louisiana, and Mississippi, are now experiencing their worst surge ever during any point of this pandemic. New York's case average is now 5 times higher than it was a month ago. Sad news, Ricky. In Mississippi, an 8th grader died on Saturday, just hours after testing positive for the coronavirus. She attended a junior high school which started classes August 6th, and within 1 week of classes starting, she contracted the virus and passed away. So keep her family up in prayers. The CDC notes that 59% of Americans now are fully vaccinated against coronavirus, so we're trying to reach that magic number of 70%. A third dose of the mRNA vaccine was approved for emergency use by those individuals with immune system compromise. And there are over 1 million people that have gotten the third dose of vaccine regardless of their status by just going to the drugstore and getting a third dose because that's what they wanted to do. So still not being recommended by the CDC, but that's where we are now. So, Ricky, in Canada, a new travel vaccination policy will apply to passengers and workers in the air, rail, and cruise ship sector. So if you're traveling in any form of fashion, train, ship, or plane, you're going to have to prove that you have been vaccinated. So that's where we are with this right now, except one last thing, the Lambda variant, which originated in Peru, but has moved around the world. This is the next variant that's coming. And it's unusual, Ricky, because it has a combination of 7 different mutations, which do make it more difficult to bind to cells and make it harder for our antibodies to latch onto the virus and neutralize it. So as of now, it's still not being shown to be resistant. But if a variant is going to be resistant to the vaccine, this Lambda variant has the most potential. So that's where let's go to the calls.
All right, you're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
I've had the Johnson & Johnson in March. Is it harmful to get another shot, or is it the Pfizer or the Moderna?
Okay, the Funky Cold Medina and the Pfizer are both options that people are taking advantage of. The CDC and the World Health Organization have not recommended mixing shots, but in other places around the world, people are doing just that. So, again, it's been shown without question that the mRNA vaccines are providing better protection. So that's a personal decision that you'll have to make in consultation with your private primary care physician.
All right, you're with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
I just wanted to know if you have already had COVID and you did receive the shot, should you get the booster shot as well?
Okay, if you have already had and recuperated from the infection, the coronavirus infection, COVID-19, then you are already in that position because you had natural antibody protection. And getting one shot of a vaccine gives you boosting over 100% higher. But getting both doses and now being fully immunized gives you a 300 to 500% higher immunization rate. So you are one of those people that probably won't ever need a booster. I think you'll be okay, and a booster won't be necessary unless you're immune compromised in some way, i.e. you've had a solid organ transplant, kidney, heart, or lung, etc.
All right, Joe, Dr. Collier, good morning.
Hi, yes, good morning. I have a question. I am on a warfarin, a blood thinner. Would it be safe to get the vaccine?
Yes, it would. Getting the vaccine would be good, and particularly because you're on warfarin, that would help prevent any clotting issues. But warfarin is used as a blood thinner. It's used for people that have a history of clot or atrial fibrillation, which can cause heart attacks and strokes. So it's perfectly okay. That's warfarin or Coumadin, which is a blood thinner that used primarily.
Dr. Collier, your phone went out. You still there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Yes, I want to know if you're asymptomatic on one variant of the corona, would you be asymptomatic on all the other variants?
Okay, I'm not sure what being asymptomatic on one variant means, but if you've had immunization, then you are protected. If you have had natural infection, which means you have natural immunity to the original coronavirus, then you still have some protection against the variants. There's not been shown that people that have had the primary disease are more susceptible to the Delta variant, but I would still recommend that you get vaccinated so that you are protected.
Dr. Collier, let everybody know how you could be reached.
Okay, you can reach me on all social media outlets at ASK Dr. MJ. Follow me on Facebook and I'll follow you back, I promise. And these are the opinions expressed of Dr. MJ Collier, not those of Mr. Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast or production crew, or its radio affiliates listen to around the country.
To all the hard-working women and everyday super moms, we got a little something for you. It's Eva's Corner on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, it's about that time, 12 before the top of the hour, y'all. It's time for Eva's Corner. What up, Eva?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Eva's Corner, where we talk about all things womanhood, motherhood, and the juiciness in between. And today, Ricky, I have a scenario from a mom that wants to know, was she wrong or was she right? The fact that she's writing a letter tells me she knows she was wrong, but I'm going to go ahead and unpack it. So she says, my ex-husband called my phone fussing at me. He recently bought our son a brand new Benz for his birthday and as a graduation present. Now, my current husband had to get to work, so I told him to go ahead and just take my son's car because I had a couple of things that I needed to take care of in our car. Well, he ended up dropping off my son at practice and told him to call me when he was done with practice so I could pick him up. Well, I overslept and I missed my son's call. My son called his dad and his dad was out of town, so he ended up taking the city bus home. Now, my ex-husband called me fussing and cussing and said I bought this car for my son, not a grown bleep man. I don't like my son taking the bus. That's why I paid for a car and for his insurance. Well, I hung up the phone on him. My question is, am I wrong for letting my current husband use my son's car? Ricky. Ricky. Now, this is a difficult one because this is obviously a situation where the mom has primary custody of the child, but the father is an amazing dad and they co-parent properly. The dad bought his son a car so that his son can have his own reliable transportation and be independent. Right. The mom then gave the car to her new husband and let him drive the car, now leaving the son stranded. Who is wrong, Ricky?
Yeah, that's just an isolated incident where something, just kind of went wrong. She let him use the car or whatever. But, if something like a situation like that, the first time you don't get mad and go off. But if something like that keeps happening, because, you have to manage the household because everybody uses everybody's things. You just can't put a car in his house and in his driveway. And then, he might have to use it because the son also eating food off his table and using his lights that he paid for, and everybody sharing things in one household. So
Can I jump in here with something?
Yeah.
Please.
This is one of those situations, too, where the ex-husband needs to have some type of relationship with the new husband as well.
Wow.
Because if they have an understanding between them, then that animosity probably wouldn't be there.
Yeah, and
I just
pick
feel
up
like
the phone
this
and
is-
send the ex-husband a courtesy. Say, hey man, had to use the car that you bought for Johnny or whatever, and I definitely apologize. Didn't mean for this to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right. My thing is, Ricky, the husband who needed a ride either needed to get dropped off by the son, take a Uber, or take a bus, just like the son ended up having to do. For whatever reason, the husband doesn't have a car. I'm not faulting him for it, but the son should not have to give up his car so the dad can go to work.
I agree.
I mean, the whole reason why he bought the car was so that the son had reliable transportation. So to then take it because you don't have it, sir, I get it, but you're an adult.
Oh, okay. You say he just like did nothing happen where the car, a car broke down and the car was needed for him, but he just taking the car. Say, hey, I'm just going to take. No, you can't take the car. You got to ask the son because that's his car.
But I thought the wife told the husband to take the car. Didn't you say the
wife gave him permission?
Which gave him permission, so he didn't just take the car. The woman gave him permission. That's her husband, and she living in his house.
Why the two men need to have an understanding already between them.
What you think, Brad?
Man, listen. If the wife said take the car, that gave him the okay, that it was okay to take it. So that's between them two. He shouldn't be mad at that.
I wonder how did the son?
This is battle of the exes.
Yeah, I wonder how did the son feel about it?
That's the real question, Ricky.
Yeah, if the son was okay with it, that's one thing. But the son obviously wasn't okay with it because he called his dad.
Yeah, he probably felt some type of way.
Yeah.
Listen,
and you shouldn't do stuff like that. It's not. Yeah, I mean, you grown. Take an Uber. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Or find another form of transportation, but don't take the car that stepdad, dad brought or whatever. Now that I understand that
real
the
dad
real
bought
dad
it,
bought.
Stepdad took it.
Right. No, you can't do it. He didn't buy that car for you. And
But even if the wife said it was okay, Rick, if the wife said it was okay, that's an adult.
It ain't her car to say.
It ain't her. It ain't her deal. It's between the two men.
But she's married to that man and living in his house. If she's living in that man's house,
pack all your stuff and get in the car because you're old enough. You're old enough to drive. You're old enough to decide where you want to live. So if the stepdad gonna take your car that your dad bought, you pack your stuff up and go move in
live with your daddy.
Right. Wow.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
What up, Eva?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcel, here with a quick look at your front page news. So thousands of people are trying to get out of Afghanistan after the Taliban has taken over the capital yesterday. The Afghan president fled the country, and then the government collapsed hours later. The quick Taliban takeover came just 2 weeks before the U.S. planned for all American troops to be out. Thousands of other U.S. citizens and Afghans who aided the U.S. military are still in the country. Meanwhile, the death toll in Haiti is close to 1,300 and quickly moving up after the major earthquake hit on Sunday. Now, unfortunately, a tropical depression is expected to dump tons of rain on the island today, which will interfere with rescue efforts. Meanwhile, residents in Florida Panhandle are getting ready for a tropical storm called Fred. Now, in health news, COVID-19 news, in a span of less than 24 hours, 4 teachers in Broward County, Florida have died from COVID-19. The number of people under the age of 50 that are being hospitalized with COVID has hit a pandemic high. Hospitals across the country are running out of ICU beds and staff. And in Dallas, there are currently no ICU beds left for children. Yet yesterday, the Supreme...
I just want to say this right quick. If you decide the conversation now is not about trying to get people to get vaccinated. Okay, everybody that's decided not to get vaccinated. Okay, we pretty much respect that. My thing is put a mask on. Then you're not vaccinated. You're not planning to get vaccinated. We just ask you to wear a mask. I don't think that's
speaking of that
too much.
No, it's not too much. But as of yesterday, Ricky, the state Supreme Court in Texas upheld the governor's ban on masks in school, not requiring schools to have masks. So sad. Now, last, and in some good news, the Biden administration has approved a permanent 25% increase on food stamp assistance starting in October, you guys. This is the biggest increase in the history of the program. Food stamp benefits will increase on average from $121 per person to $157 per person. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. For more, log on to the Rickey Smiley MorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Man, let me say what's up to Miami Heat great Udonis Haslem. Signs a 1-year deal with the Miami Heat, of course, man. Returning for his 19th season at the age of 41. Fifth player to spend an entire career of at least 19 years with the same franchise. Dirk did it with Dallas at the age of with 21 seasons. Kobe did it with the Lakers with 20 seasons. Tim Duncan did 21 seasons with the Spurs. And John Stockton did 19 seasons with Utah Jazz. Shout out to tennis star Naomi Osaka. She wants to help the victims of the massive earthquake in Haiti. We all know her father is Haitian. And she will be donating whatever prize money that she wins at her next tournament next week to the Haitian relief efforts. And now if she wins the tournament, it'll be $255,000. If she finishes second place, $188,000. If she makes the semifinals, she'll get a check for $100,000, and all that will be donated to Haitian relief efforts. So big up to Naomi Osaka, always doing great things out there, man. That's what I got right now in sports. The Brat got the hot spot right now.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Listen, this segment is being brought to you by Capital One. That's right, Capital One has no fees or minimums on checking and savings accounts. That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. Capital One, NA member FDIC. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Now, starting with movies, Disney's 20th Century Studio Free Guy exceeded expectations with a $28.4 million opener. Globally, the film earned $51 million. Don't Breathe 2 also did well in its opening weekend with $10.6 million. And the Aretha Franklin biopic, Respect, opened at number 4 at the Northern American box office this weekend, earning an estimated $8.8 million in its debut frame, according to reports. Now, y'all know the movie stars Jennifer Hudson as the Queen of Soul. Aretha Franklin asked her to do this part before she passed away. I haven't seen it, but I can't wait to see it. It's getting an A with the Respect the Theater Goers and a cinema score that measures audience reaction to movies. So that's good. Hopefully it keeps on climbing because we want to see, hopefully, her estate get as much as they can to take care, the family issues and the stuff that they were going through. All right, moving on. Prosecutors say that Tory Lanez them violated the court order to stay away from Meg Thee Stallion, which we kind of knew because when he did that thing with the baby and he went on stage, they're saying that he was violating a restraining order. So the judge ordered him to stay at least 100 yards away from Megan, who was still backstage when Tory brought the surprise, when he came out as the surprise during the baby set. So prosecutors are asking the judge to either revoke Tory's bail, which could land him in jail pending trial, or at the very least increase his bail. Oh, Lord. A hearing on the contempt motion.
Okay, I understand, but he can't work. Somebody need to be there with a measuring thing to make sure it's 100
yards. I was going to say, what if he 102 yards away?
Oh, my God, y'all. I can't.
I would keep that yardstick on me, be like, I'm 102. Leave me the hell alone.
Size of a football field.
And that is probably what his attorneys will say. He was 200 feet away.
Baby got to come out on the balcony. Hey.
All right, y'all. We're going to wrap up the hot spot.
At the back door of the balcony. What's the name on stage? Then he brings out the baby and he show up at the back of the balcony. 100 yards. Hey.
Coming up next, y'all, we got Well President Mark Morial, the State of Black America, and we got the praise mix down. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour.
The baby in the balcony.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all help me welcome the National Urban League President and CEO Mark Morial with this morning's commentary on the State of Black America. Good morning, Mr. Mark.
Hey, good morning, Ricky. Hey.
Man, so happy to have you this morning. The head of the head of the AFL-CIO, Richard Trumpka, died suddenly this week. Why is it important for black people to know about this? Well, his legacy and the labor of his movement, in the labor movement.
So Rich Trumka was a key ally of black America. He was president of the AFL-CIO. He died suddenly on August 5th at the age of 72. He was president of the United Mine Workers, and he established a solidarity program many years ago with black mine workers living under the apartheid regime in South Africa. He's been very, very upfront over the years. He said union halls have been breeding grounds for bigotry, and he never tried to sugarcoat the undercurrent of racism that flowed through the labor movement. Trumka, who was from Pennsylvania, a town in Pennsylvania called Nemalikin, was founded by the Youngstown Sheehan II. And although Trumka was a lawyer, at heart he was a mine worker, having been a mine worker early in his career. I knew Rich Trumka. I worked with Rich Trumka. Rich Trumka stood up against white supremacists. He stood for civil rights, and he stood for creating a stronger black voice within the labor movement. He is a tremendous loss, Ricky, to the nation, to the labor movement, and a great, great ally and friend of black America. And I would be remiss this morning if I didn't say, please, please, prayers for the people of Haiti. Prayers for the people of Haiti, where a 7.2 magnitude earthquake has already killed 1,300 people, injured thousands in western Haiti. The main airport of the city was overwhelmed with people trying to evacuate their loved ones over to Port-au-Prince, the capital, about 80 miles to the east. And Haiti was the first black republic in the Western Hemisphere. It has had numerous challenges, but it is a powerful and a great nation. Ricky, on my father's side, we are of Haitian descent, as are many New Orleanians who came to Haiti in the early 1800s around the time of the Haitian Revolution. So I'm asking all prayers for Haiti. Please follow us at Nat Urban League and at Mark Morial as we lift up reputable places where you can donate to the people of Haiti. It is a humanitarian crisis. People are homeless. There are insufficient doctors. We must step up and stand with the people of Haiti. So today's State of Black America, we honor the legacy of Rich Trumka, but we pray and commit to help Haiti rebuild amidst this devastating earthquake. And Ricky, that's today's State of Black America.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all please help me give it up for the former New Orleans mayor and Louisiana state senator who is currently president of the National Urban League. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Morial. Thank you so much, Mr. Mark.
Thank you.
Man, we appreciate you for keeping us up to date on the State of Black America. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.